you ever wonder where your plastic waste goes?
All the time.
Did you know that plastic is made from petroleum, a type of material that the earth cannot digest?
Really?
In fact, a surprising thing is that every ounce of plastic made still exists today, minus a tiny amount that aids in releasing chemical toxins after incineration.
OMG.
The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is located in the Pacific Ocean and divided into two parts, the Western and the Eastern Pacific Garbage Patch. The Western Garbage Patch comprises the oceans east of Japan and west of Hawaii, while the Eastern Pacific Garbage Patch makes up the area between Hawaii and California. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch as a whole has reported to be almost the size of Texas.
Holy cow.
So what is in this Great Pacific Garbage Patch? It is the largest landfill in the world, comprised of smaller trash islands. Chemical sludge, toxins, metals, and glass float in the sea of debris. However, the biggest resident of this landfill is plastic. In fact, about 80% of the sea debris comes from the land, our plastic bags, our plastic bottles, and even other consumer goods. We asked other students if they knew anything about the Great Pacific Garbage Patch or if they wondered where their plastic waste goes.
Aren't you going to ask me questions?
Just answer.
Well, I've no idea what it is.
Okay, so what do you know about the garbage patch in the middle of the Pacific Ocean? How do you feel about it, and what do you think we can do about it?
Wasn't that the garbage size of Texas in the middle of the Pacific Ocean? And when I heard about it, I felt really terrible about it, and I didn't even know about it. So I think the way we can fix it, first of all, is to spread information about it, so there's increased awareness.
Alright, so I don't really know much about the garbage patch, but for the environment, I know that polluting the ocean is not very good for wildlife and stuff like that. So I think to prevent it, people need to be more aware of where they're putting their garbage, especially if they're dumping things into the ocean. That's definitely not helping the environment. And just maybe pamphlets or brochures, whatever, to spread what the garbage patch is, because I didn't know about it until now, will help with prevention and maybe solution to the problem.
Okay. All right. This is Maggie. So Maggie, are you aware of a plastic mass the size of Texas afloat in the Pacific Ocean? If so, how do you feel about it?
I am aware of that. I learned about it in one of my classes last semester, I believe, and I think it's terrifying, and it's kind of scary that a lot of people don't know about it. I feel fortunate enough that I actually am aware of it, but I feel very small in compared to my ability to change that, because it is such a big mass of trash. But as far as changing that or making it better, I mean, the first thing is to not add to it anymore, and definitely educate people so that they're aware that the currents are bringing all this trash into one place, and it's suffocating life out of animals in the ocean. And by not adding to that, then maybe we can start a project to clean it up, and hopefully that will change.
Beautiful.
Well, when I first saw that video about the garbage patch in the Pacific Ocean, it really made me sad. I was shocked to see so much waste and plastic and trash. I'm a diver, and I really care about the marine life and our oceans. And I have come across some trash when I do go recreational diving in the ocean, but I didn't realize it was that critical a problem and really scary. And I just want people to be educated, and the more that the information goes out to the public to see how drastic, critical this problem is, the more that people will be responsible and take care of our oceans, because it means the livelihood of our society, and I don't want to see more whales and sharks and dolphins die because of our wastes and our trash.
So what's the problem?
IDK.
Plastic is not biodegradable, so it floats within the ocean forever. The closest it gets to be broken down is from the sunlight that breaks the bonds in plastic, transforming it into smaller and smaller pieces. Nevertheless, the plastic doesn't disappear, but rather gets ingested into marine organisms and makes its way into our food chain. The ratio of plastic to fish is a surprising 6-to-1. Marine life is scarce in this area because mammals are dying of starvation and dehydration. They are consuming plastic at a fast rate that before we know it, our favorite fishes will not be so safe to eat. The solution we propose is, although there is no known solution to fix this swirling ocean of plastic, we know that there is one thing that can make a difference. We can prevent further plastic and waste to invade this great Pacific garbage patch. We can change our behavior and accept responsibility. That is the first step. Participating in ocean cleanups can help greatly, but at a local level, it is wise to reduce the amount of plastic we use. San Francisco and other cities have paved the way with their plastic bag bans, but not all cities have followed. Ultimately, we cannot fix the patch now, but we can definitely prevent it from getting worse. Opt for using canteen bottles instead of plastic water bottles. Choose to bring your own eco-friendly grocery bag rather than plastic. Single-use plastics and disposable plastics are the primary culprits of plastic pollution. It is important to remember that they are used for a brief moment of time, but stay on our planet for a lifetime.
As Aldo Leopold once said, only the inducible tyro can fail to sense the presence or absence of wolves, or the fact that mountains have a secret opinion about them. According to his work, quote, The Land Ethic, unquote, we must look out for all living and non-living things alike. We should not only give heed to our own needs, but share the land equally and be mindful that our actions do in fact have consequences that affect the entire land. It is our innate duty to respect the world we live in and all the inhabitants within it. We must have the mentality that all creatures are equal and one is not more superior than the other. Thank you. Dun 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 dun.